Holy fuck, Raccoons! That's what those furry little bitches are, Julian. They're fucking me over, Raccoons!
Raccoons, otherwise known as trash pandas, are in fact neither trash nor panda. As we know, scientists use their own language of gibberish to name things so that they can sound smart. They call these Procyon lotar, but us normal people just call these furry creatures of the night raccoons. They belong to the order Carnivora, and though that they have many similarities with cats, they're actually more closely related to walruses than they are to cats. As we can tell by looking at this
phylogeny,
another piece of gibberish that scientists use, we can see how closely related that they are to other species in order Carnivora. Historically, we would only find raccoons in forests and wetlands, but since the 1930s, humans have been molding and changing the landscape for their own needs, and because of this, the raccoon population has flourished alongside us. Between 1930 and 1980, their population has grown 20-fold. Though they are known for being crafty little pests, they have earned that title with their keen intellect and their cute paws. These paws are filled with nerves that make their sense of touch nearly unrivaled to other mammals. When they touch something, they are creating an image in their head of what that object looks like, kind of like a blind bandit. This paired with a brain that has a neuron density comparable to a primate makes them smarter than any other mammal of a similar size. Because they have been evolving alongside humans in cities for the last 100 years, we've been in what biologists call an evolutionary arms race, which is just a fancy way of saying we've been trying to outsmart these hooligans for the last 100 years. Every time we think that we have the upper hand by locking away our garbage bins, they find another clever way to get our sweet, sweet, delicious garbage. This, in turn, has been making the city-dwelling raccoons smarter and craftier each time we give them a new challenge to figure out. At the University of Wyoming, zoologist Lauren Stanton has been studying the intelligence and cognition of raccoons for the last few years. She's conducted the Aesop's Fable experiment to see if the raccoons were witty enough to displace water in a tube to get a raccoon's favorite food, marshmallows. Other types of intelligent animals that can perform well in this test are crows and monkeys. They can be seen taking the heaviest objects to displace enough water to get their delicious prize. However, no matter what kind of objects were given to the raccoons, they found a way to make it work, perplexing the researchers. This showed Lauren that these clever animals could really think outside of the box. So, for their next test, they put food inside of a box. After the marshmallow test, these researchers wanted to continue to observe how fast wild raccoons could learn different puzzles. So, they set up a puzzle box with different doors and latches, with food behind each locked door and cameras set up to track their success. From these experiments, it highlighted how their social behavior played a role in learning new puzzles from their peers. Even if an individual couldn't complete the test on their own, if they saw a friend complete it, then they could complete it in the future. Just another reason why intelligent animals almost always tend to have very complex social structures. In our city landscapes, it might seem like raccoons are just out to cause mischief and raid garbage bins, but this is just the cause of humans encroaching on their habitat, and raccoons finding clever ways to utilize unused resources. To you and me, a dumpster filled with last week's takeout might be repulsive, but to a raccoon, that's an all-you-can-eat buffet. And I don't know about yourself, but an all-you-can-eat buffet sounds like a much easier option for dinner than foraging for roots and for berries.